Welcome back, you all, to Chapter 26, Guiding Food and Nutrition Experiences. Food and nutrition experiences involve many activities: preparing foods, setting the table, eating snacks and meals, and cleaning up. These activities help provide learning experiences that prepare children for an independent and helpful life. Participating in food and nutrition experiences also builds feelings of independence, responsibility, and worthiness. These activities provide opportunities for teaching nutritional concepts. Nutrition concepts are basic concepts that will help children develop lifelong healthy eating habits. The preschool years are an important time to develop lifelong healthy eating habits. Experiences with food and nutrition promote the development of the whole child. Cognitive, physical, social, and emotional development are all impacted. Studies show that feeding practices can be a stronger factor in the growth of young children than genetics or ethnic background. Cognitively, children learn observation and critical thinking skills by participating in food and nutrition experiences. By measuring, comparing, analyzing, and observing the changes in ingredients, and by predicting outcomes, children learn science and math concepts. By learning cooking vocabulary and the names of food preparation tools, children may also develop language skills. By following a sequence of visual illustrations and directions provided on a recipe card or chart, children develop left to right progression skills that are necessary for reading and writing. Physically, cooking experiences promote the development of large and small muscles. Young children develop muscular control by rolling, kneading, peeling, chopping, and stirring. They also develop hand-eye coordination skills by measuring, spooning, and cutting. Socially and emotionally, food and nutrition experiences promote self-esteem. Children take pride in being able to take part in an adult-like activity. By taking turns in sharing utensils and ingredients, young children learn cooperation skills. Food and nutrition experiences also teach nutrition concepts, which are useful throughout life. Teaching nutrition is an important part of guiding food experiences. For instance, children learn that a wide variety of foods are available to meet the needs of their bodies. This concept can be taught by introducing children to many foods during snack and meal times. Parents need to be aware of how they can and do influence their children's eating habits. These influences can be both direct and indirect. For instance, the snacks provided by parents to their children are a direct influence, and the atmosphere of the home at the mealtime is an indirect influence. Children enjoy cooking experiences, which also help them learn about healthful eating. Cooking is a STEM activity that promotes science, technology, and math. Children learn the vocabulary of cooking. Words such as stirring, measuring, mixing, spreading, cutting, and pouring extend their vocabularies. Basic math concepts such as shape, size, number, and temperature change are learned. By exploring similarities and differences in food, they develop critical thinking skills. By finding new ways to combine ingredients, they are also learning creative thinking skills. The key to an effective food and nutrition program is presenting cooking activities in a positive way. Most teachers understand the value of cooking experiences. Cooking experiences are also an opportunity for children to learn safety. Teachers should do all they can to keep the children safe during cooking experiences. To increase learning and decrease safety and health hazards, you should follow these steps. Have all the cooks wash their hands, clean and disinfect all work surfaces. If you're using a recipe card, make sure that you print short, clear, sequential directions. Place all your ingredients, all your supplies on a tray before you get going. Use large, stable, unbreakable bowls for mixing. And then have the children sit when they're using sharp or heavy plastic knives or peelers. When participating in cooking experiences, children should be expected to take turns setting the table. This routine provides experiences in counting and spatial relationships. To begin, children to set the table by explaining rules. Before they set the table, the children must wash their hands. Then they must wash the table with either a sponge or a cloth. And then after this, they may participate in setting the table. Placemats that show the positions of eating utensils, napkins, plates, and glasses are quite helpful for beginners. Teachers should always sit face to face with the children at the children's eye level during snack and mealtime. This position provides opportunities for teachable moments. Positive social interactions and table manners can be modeled. To foster independence, children should serve themselves and others. Place serving dishes on each table. Serving dishes should be the proper weight and size for young children to handle. To encourage independence, provide small pitchers, allowing the children to pour their own juice or water. Begin a meal by encouraging children to try a small amount of each food. This will be about 1 or 2 serving spoons. If a child tastes all the food on his or her plate, allow the child to have another serving. Milk should be served with a meal. No doubt you will find that some children have poor eating habits that make food and nutrition experiences challenging. Often these habits are learned from others. If parents, relatives, and peers have poor eating habits, chances are that the young children will have them too. Children do not eat the same amounts of food every day. If a child is very active on a certain day or has a light breakfast, the child will likely have a big appetite. However, in some cases, huge appetites in children may be due to a lack of food at home. One out of every five children's lives lives in a household with food insecurity. And food insecurity is the absence or inconsistent access to nutritious foods. So thank you for joining me for chapter 26, and I will see you again next week.